Welcome. We're here with a very fine pastry chef. And let's introduce yourself.
Hello. My name is Jill Wong, and I am a baker slash cake decorator, more of the latter. And what else you want to know?
and how long have you been doing this?
Oh, 25 years.
How would you best describe your personality?
I think I'm friendly and laid back at the same time, easily approached, and I like to make people happy with my decorating.
How would your friends and critics, toughest critics, best describe you?
Toughest critics usually do that behind your back, so I couldn't tell you for sure, but if I was them, I would say I'm a little sloppy at times, I rush at times, I procrastinate at times.
But the end product is definitely...
Oh yeah, the product always comes out one way or another.
Well, what's your best quality?
My best quality would be creativity.
And your worst quality?
I'd say organization. It would be my worst.
And how do you react to criticism?
I give it some thought, see if they're right or not, and if they are, I try to change. And if I don't think they're right, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
Which is quite nice. If you've watched any of the previous Cake Boss seasons, which cast member do you most relate to?
I think I relate to Buddy because he's the man with the ideas.
So Buddy's the man, right?
He's the man.
Okay. Tell us about your food industry experience, culinary school, jobs, cooking classes, etc.
Okay, I started out at the age of 25. I went to culinary school, just a certificate course in a college, and I really enjoyed the baking part. So afterward, I got a job as a baker's helper, and the baker suddenly quit one day, and I was left to decorate all the Mother's Day cakes. And I'd never done that before, but I pulled it off, and everybody loved them. And from then on, that's all I wanted to do was decorate, although I do bake too.
Now, you've been doing most of your time in the casino work, correct?
I've been here 13 years so far.
If there's a specific genre or food, desserts, which you like to bake or cook, be very specific about what you're talking about.
My thing that I like best are cupcakes because they're so quick and each one is beautiful. Instead of cake that you have to cut up and ruin, everybody gets their decorated piece. And I started doing them over a year ago. And
You have such realism to them. You really have like the cheeseburger, and you got the bee and everything. What really brought you into that fact that you were looking at the realism part of making your cupcakes?
I think because I don't like abstract art, and I like things to look like something. And when things are just like colors and shapes, they just don't appeal to me as much. So I just do what I like.
Well, what type of baking do you hate?
I don't like the gourmet type baking, which has little desserts on plates and sauce.
Petit fours, things along those
I
lines?
like petit fours. I don't like the high class gourmet where tiny servings and again abstract look to it. I don't like that, and I also don't like baking that everything comes out of a box or out of a bucket.
Exactly.
Anyway.
All fresh ingredients.
Yeah.
Are you creative in the kitchen? Are you do like work outside the box? Of course you have, since we just saw your
yes.
cakes. How elaborate and creative are your designs when you're baking?
They really just come out of the top of my head, and whatever I'm thinking of at the moment, I try to.
Well, where do you draw your inspiration from?
Everything, nature.
Like if you're driving into work, do you see something that you want to do and then come in and go to work?
Yeah, usually something will catch my eye and just comes out.
Well, tell us some interesting details about yourself. Wacky jobs, hobbies, interests, awards, etc. kind of like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. So my house is pretty crazy.
We're going to have to take the camera over there and see exactly what you're talking about.